Joe. Today we're going to show you how to make your own almond milk.
It's not really milk though, is it?
It's milk of the almonds.
You don't milk an almond.
Well, we're going to.
I'm skeptical.
No, I know you are. You're always going to be skeptical. You can buy almond milk in the store, of course, but making it yourself slightly cheaper.
It was like $7 at Trader Joe's.
The almonds?
Yes.
I swear they're $5.
Usually
they're $5. Joe got
like $5.95.
As you can get probably a little more than 3 quarts of almond milk out of like a 1 pound bag of almonds. So I used a cup of raw almonds and soaked them. These have been soaking for about 24 hours. You can probably get away with soaking them for only 12. They've soaked and they sprout a little, so you probably can't see very easily, but there's a little like white nub that will grow. You can peel them if you want to just eat raw live almonds. This is how you'd eat them, like this. Can you see a little nub there? So 1 cup of soaked raw almonds, and we're going to put it in the blender. Don't use the same water you used to soak them to blend with. You're going to want to change the water out. I changed it out a couple times.
Did you?
Yep, I did.
I never saw you do it. I'll have to take your word for it.
You should
so
do that.
will you.
Yeah. And then we'll just add filtered water to it. So 1 cup.
So I'm just watching you do it as opposed to learning how to do it?
Here you go.
Is that what the deal is?
You pick up the cup, you pour the water into the blender, and you can get the blender started. There you go. Put a little bit of salt in there too, so a little sea salt. Just a couple shakes.
How much is a little?
A couple shakes. That's good. And then we'll add 3 more cups of water. Might be able to do it without straining, but if you've got a regular blender, you're going to need to use a nut milk bag to strain the pulp out from the almond milk, the liquid. And we're going to add a little more water at the end, because my blender is not big enough to have all 4 cups of water and the almonds at the same time. Total. So we'll get about a little more than probably 4 cups of so here we have a pitcher we're going to put the nut milk in, and I have a nut milk bag, which is basically fine mesh.
Okay. It's like a pantyhose.
Putting it in here, and then we'll just pour the nut milk right in here, and then we'll strain it. Pour it right in there. Don't spill any. There you go. And if you have a big enough thing, you can pour it all in at once. You know, you pull this out. Now, this is where the milking comes in. Ready?
Ooh. Squish.
Okay.
Squish.
Alright, you got it. So, if you can't, you can see the bag draining here. It's as you squeeze it. Do this gently. If you don't have a nut milk bag and you use nylons, wash them before you use them. There you go. Yeah, see?
It's like I'm back on the farm.
When was the last time you milked a cow? This is, because this is raw almond milk, it will not last as long as like a store-bought kind, because there's no preservatives, there's no, you know, weird added ingredients that are meant to make it shelf stable. So you need to refrigerate it right away, and it will last, you know, maybe up to a week. It won't last probably past a week. So you did a pretty good job. So then we have all this dry pulp.
Throw it out.
Throw it out. You can use this to make as a base for veggie burgers, which I do sometimes, or you can compost it. There's other things you can do with it. Basically, we've gotten what we wanted out of the almonds, so it's not, I don't feel like it's a terrible waste, because what we paid for the almonds is probably somewhat less than what we would have paid.
$5.99 at least.
But still, I think it's still less than what we would have paid if we'd have bought a quart of almond milk, and then it wouldn't have been as nice of almond milk. Alright, so then what do you do with your almond milk? Joe, you're going to put it in your coffee every morning, right?
No.
Why not? It's healthier than your milk.
Debatable.
If you would like to join in the debate, go online. You can find all sorts of forums about why dairy is not good for you. It's non-dairy. It's sugar-free. It's basically just almonds and water and salt. And so you can put it on your cereal, you can put it in your coffee if you want to, you can just drink it plain. I'm gonna make a banana shake out of it. Frozen banana.
This is improvised. I didn't know.
Frozen banana, chop it up. Okay. You wanna go get some ice, put a little bit of ice in the blender as well. Interesting technique. Put the banana in, and then we'll put about a cup of almond milk.
You want me to get some real milk put in there?
No. This is a good ice cream replacement though.
What?
And, yes, we'll put a little salt in here too, just to add salty to the sweet. And a little cinnamon. You can add whatever you want to this to make it taste good. I'm actually going to add a little cocoa powder. Vanilla.
I was just going to say, that doesn't look like cocoa powder.
It's not. Usually I just use regular cocoa powder because I'm cheap. And it tastes the same. But if you want to do like the fancy raw shake, then you can use raw cacao powder. It's a little more expensive.
How do you say that?
Raw cacao.
What?
Raw cacao. I'm just going to put in about a tablespoon.
It's like a heaping tablespoon.
You want to blend it up? You did so well with the blending last time.
Alright. Obviously I'm not doing it right.
You want to try it?
No, I'm good. I'll just watch. To make this an adult beverage, what would you add?
Rum. Or, vodka. Or, anything you like.
Tequila. Then not tequila.
Would you like some?
Sure.
Because we don't have two glasses of the same size.
Sure we do. You just chose to give me the little one.
Take a sip. Thanks, sweetie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not very sweet, but it's tasty.
It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.